Those are the headlines and our top focus. The Chinese People's Liberation Army will continue to strengthen its combat capabilities to counter separatist activities and foreign interference. Zhang, Xiaogang, spokesperson for the Ministry of National Defense, made these remarks in response to Taiwanese leader Lai Ching-te's recent calls to increase Taiwan's defense budget and pursue peace through strength. Zhang has also accused Lai of distorting historical facts and international law. Listen in.
线内书城，对内欺骗台湾民众，挑动两岸对立对抗，再次坐实其是不折不扣的和平破坏者、麻烦制造者，让人看清其卖台、祸台、毁台的险恶用心。我们正告民进党当局，以外谋独，注定失败，以武拒统，死路一条。解放军始终是捍卫祖国统一、无坚不摧的强大力量，将持续提升反分裂、反干涉实战能力，坚决维护国家主权和领土完整，维护台海地区和平稳定。
The Chinese People's Liberation Army will continue to strengthen its combat capabilities to counter separatist activities and foreign interference. Zhang Xiaogang, spokesperson for the Ministry of National Defense of China, has made these remarks in response to Taiwanese leader Lai Ching-te's recent calls to increase Taiwan's defense budget and pursue peace through strength. This is the latest that we're tracking as far as tensions between China and Taiwan are concerned. The PLA has vowed to enhance its combat capabilities. This comes soon after a statement made by Taiwanese leader Lai Ching-te. With us on the broadcast is Mr. Ross Feingold, political analyst, joining us from Taipei. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. Another statement given by China, Beijing talking tough in response to Taiwan's ambitions to increase its defense budget. But Taiwan has also made it very clear that it is pursuing peace through strength. How crucial is it then for Taiwan to increase its defense expenditure, considering the persistent PLA threat, whether it's in the skies or via sea?
The reality is, for many years, Taiwan's defense spending has been insufficient to meet the level of threat, and that level of threat keeps increasing given the very large investments that China makes in its own military capabilities, whether that's land, sea, or air, or missile or cyber forces. So Taiwan is trying to catch up, and they've been under enormous pressure from the United States to significantly increase the defense budget. The current president, Lai Ching-te, has committed to do that, but his party doesn't control the legislature, so he does have some difficulty passing defense budgets at the level that he's proposing. But generally speaking, I think there is a consensus here in Taiwan to increase the defense budget. It's only a question of what will be the level of those increases. But going forward, regardless of who wins Taiwan's next presidential election in 2028, it looks very likely that defense spending will continue to rise.
And, taking into context what China has been doing in the South China Sea at large, but with Taiwan in particular, it is consistently violating the median line that exists. Its aircrafts have been reported as with its incursions into Taiwanese airspace. The fact that PLA Navy ships also operate in Taiwanese water, violating Taiwan's territorial sovereignty as well. How do you then think the United States would react to the statement that has come forth?
I think the United States is likely to say that China is the reason for the current situation, that China's military exercises, or as you mentioned, its regular flights or naval movements that come close to Taiwan's offshore islands, as well as the main Taiwan island are the reason why the situation is what it is. Obviously, China would refute that, and they would say that they're protecting their sovereignty and give their own standard analysis and talking points. But putting aside the rhetoric from the Chinese side or the response from the U.S. side, we have to just keep in mind the reality. And the reality is that China will continue to do this. They could get away with it. The Taiwan military is not going to shoot the Chinese planes out of the sky or start firing on the Chinese ships. So China will continue to increase this tempo, and they've been doing it now for several years. But they will continue to test and to tire out the Taiwan military, and they have the resources to do that.
All right, so requesting you to stay on with us as we track further updates. With that, viewers, we're shifting our focus away from Taiwan towards what's transpiring in Europe. We're now learning that at least 3 people